How does this work? Gifting. Devo lore. How do you, like, gift when they're offline? Wait, Josh is on? The fuck? Oh, he just started stream, okay. Okay, I'll wait for her. I'm still curious, how do you unfriend, send message? Can you not do it unless they're in your party, I guess? He clearly hates you. I mean, I hate myself, so works for me. Another shrine map. I'll say that for Josh since he's about to log on, I guess. What was the earliest I had alcohol? 12. Well, I mean, I think before that, I was probably given a sip of wine at, like, dinner kind of thing. But, like, actual boozing, it was that story that I told you guys a long time ago where my sister got Costin and I absolutely destroyed. When I was 12, Costin was 14, at a baptism where my parents were the we were like the God family. Yeah, that turned out great, dude. So I had to deal with about a decade of every time we went to family functions, sitting at the dinner table with people going, "Oh, keep the wine away from Teddy." Woo! And I was like, "Oh, guys, you guys are so funny. I'm 19 years old now." Yeah, shit like that. But yeah. She, just to reiterate the story very quickly, she, my sister is very devious. And so there was like, I don't know how it's called in English. In Romanian, it's must. It's like, you know, like sweet wine? I'm not talking like dessert wine, but like, it's like wine at like a different stage. It's like still really sweet before it like goes wine. Anyways, that was available, like, it's very sweet, and that was available in plenty amounts at this church function and baptism and whatever. Or, well, baptism, not church function. And my sister basically gave us this, like, 1.5 liter bottle of Borsec, which is a popular mineral water in Eastern Europe brand that was filled with this must. To me and Costin, and she's like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, it's juice. It's really yummy juice." And of course, we had a sip. It was really sweet. Well, we didn't fucking know there was alcohol content in there. And we drank basically the entire bottle, or what was like left of the bottle. I think it was like 1 liter. I mean, we were 12 and 14, right? We got absolutely fucked. We went outside the church and started rolling around in the grass in like our white button-up shirts, so there's like grass stains all over my shirt. And then I went and started vomiting in the bathroom, and of course everyone knew about it. So like Costin's dad and my dad came in the bathroom while like all the wives were sitting outside the bathroom, and Costin's dad was like holding my head over the toilet. And bro, it was a fucking. Costin didn't end up throwing up. It was just like I had the worst of it, like without doubt. And the priest of the church was actively mopping up my vomit off the floor in the bathroom. I had to be... My only other memory of it is I had to be taken to the car with my arm around my dad and Costin's dad. And they basically carried me to the car like that and put me in the back seat. And my sister, I guess, felt really bad, so she, like, slept over in my room that night. We were, like, sleeping on the floor. I woke up at, like, 4 in the morning. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So, yeah. And that's how I met your mother, huh? Oh, done already. Kids. Fuck them kids, man.
Yes?
Fuck the damn kids. So yeah, that was and now I'm bald. Another Heartseeker one. Defo DE that. Josh respond to me. I'll just message him on Discord. Didn't know you were on already. How old is my sister? My sister is 6.5 years older than me. Her birthday's on September 11th. Yes, I know. So she was like 18, 19, something like that. So your alcoholism started at a young age, yep. Moscat? I think so, yeah. Is my name Edward or Theodore? It's Theodore, but without the E at the end. Josh says I'm just starting and also have to AFK now to become an egg. It's about time you joined me, brother.
Take care.
I think he's putting a bald cap on for his streamathon, is my understanding. In which case, I'm not waiting and I'm going to do the shrine one. 2 catastrophes? What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean, motherfucker? Come on, lizard shrine. We get some more Weaver's Will points. I can put them into lizard shrine percentages. Especially if we keep running these shrine maps. Because I think I only have like one spare. Oh god, this is one of them. I can't even fucking read it. This is out of control, dude. Gotta be careful with like the actual mobs. I don't want to fucking die chasing these. They're pretty generous in terms of, like, not... In fact, I don't think I've ever seen one despawn, I'm not gonna lie. And we've had some, like, sitting there for a while. Okay, well... That's a pretty early one. So if another one drops, this could be bad news bears for me bag space. Probably already is. I've got it half full, dude. The day your evil sister was born and 9/11? True, dude. Nah, my sister wasn't able to get along really well. Alright, well. Bags do be full, yo. There's probably some stuff we can D on the fly, like we might need to, but for now, they're all in there. I'll catch up with your horror story in a second, Stricken. Your horror story is at your sister's wedding. I didn't have many beers, but I was on meds. A projectile vomited in the table with my family and then stumbled to the bathroom with her up in the big, long urinal trough. It blocked all the plumbing. Why was it so chunky? That's a bad one too, dude. Wait, like at the table while like people are eating and shit, you just started projectile vomiting? Oh, moly. I mean, like, I don't know, like, that was like, that sucks, but that was like a little more understandable if you're on meds and stuff, right? I don't know. Rather than like you and your idiot friend at the age of 14 got wasted at in a church. Constant being, of course, the idiot friend in this scenario. Spirit Shrine. Amber Shrine. Our dash cleansing all like negative effects on me is crazy on this class. That's so OP. How's this lizard here? Another one. We didn't have enough of them yet. Oh, not the Phoenix Shrine, dude. Spell effect opacity when video game, I beg.
Might have to drop something.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. So we can run this out. And a whole lot of shit we can do here. TVH. If we get another lizard shrine, that's actually gonna be trouble. My bags are just legendaries and set items at this point. Oh man. I'll go for the purples. Maybe some purples in there we can get rid of. Wants lizard shrines, complains when gets lizard shrines. They do really need to do something about the bag space thing though. Their bag space is fantastic, but not being able to go to town to empty bags and come back with all these like crazy like loot lizards and champions dropping a pile of loot, proc chance and shit like that, like it's not really good. Especially if you like want to play alts and stuff. Like you want to be keeping this gear for alts. Good. Josh is about to cosplay as 10. I saw something I wanted your opinion on as you meal prep. Do you think a lot of meal prep recipes are overly focused on protein? Like so many recipes are like, this recipe has 200 calories and 80 grams of protein. I don't really know how to answer that because I haven't looked often at other people's meal preps because I just basically got my recommended diet from the doctor like months and months and months ago for weight loss and like to get rid of like my fatty liver. And it's just basically a Mediterranean diet. Mediterranean diet's like widely recognized as like one of the best diets to have for health and weight loss and all that kind of shit. And it's pretty balanced in terms of what's on it. So you probably know better than I do. Like I don't think there's been a point anytime recently where I've gone on Google and been like meal preps, you know, like meal prep recipes and shit like that. So probably, especially if you're looking at any like exercise-based ones for building muscle and whatever. I just do like a balance of carbs, protein, and like veggies and whatever. I'm also watch like the calorie intake rather than, as long as like the food is balanced. Like I'm not too crazy about counting like every gram of protein and stuff. It's just balanced and not overly fatty and not too many calories. Good to go. Drops a unique item. Ward use a smoke bomb. What the fuck I just clinched? Frozen Hive, Shrine of Flames.
Might have to drop something.
Chance to shred. Bow attack speed. Sure. Free up a bit of space here.
Might have to drop something.
Bruh. I don't know, shrines do we have? Shrine of Flames. Okay. 3 more. Affix is okay. What is this? Whirlpool. And finally. Ravenous. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Oh, brother. Okay. Plus 2 to Forge Strike and Smelter's Wrath. 3 max forged weapons. I saw an article that implied American meal prep is too focused on protein content. Well,
Take care.
fair. I mean, I'm not American, but obviously probably a lot of that would leak over here. But yeah, no, like I said, I just kind of do my own thing based on doc's orders and beyond. 2 legendary potential. Ignite on melee hit, Flame Reeve. Chance to shred. Another 1 LP Gathering Fury, Smoke Bomb, that could be sold. Endurance, Mana Regen. Freeze Rate Multiplier. Cold. Dodge Rating with Elemental Dam. Health Regen. Yeah, where's the dodge one? There it is.
Yes.
Fire Dam. Evade charge, cooldown for evade, fury leap, blah 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 blah. Okay.
Take care.
Found a decent meal plan site on the American Diabetes site. Not diabetic yet, but really need to eat healthier. So far, they're actually easy, decent recipes for someone like me who hates cooking. You don't like cooking? Mass cooking is nice and quick, though, right? Spend an hour to 2, and then you're good for like 7-8 days. For what I learned, the normal Dutch cooking already has more than enough protein unless you do severe sporting bodybuilding. Adding protein is generally not needed. Well, most people consider meal prep as fucking psychopaths. Let me eat the same shit for 7 days. How about you put you in an institution, bro? I mean, I don't know. All right. I generally see meal prep and people eat the same thing for literally a whole week. I do the same. I mean, my breakfasts differ. Like when I'm like hard on it, my dinners are the same, except for like pizza night, right? But my like breakfasts and differ, and maybe a couple of things in my lunch. A lot of like veggie stir fries and rice occasionally, chicken, beef, pork. Mom always mentions how meals need a protein to be complete. I mean, protein's good for you, but you need it. I mean, if the food keeps, there's nothing wrong with bulk cooking, Eleanor. People who meal prep are focused on gains in the States. When I was living, it was much more expensive to eat healthy than it was to get McDonald's or a slice of pizza. Yo, McDonald's are the biggest gains. You eat healthy in general, but you indulge yourself each Saturday? Basically same. Yeah, they added a lot to it, Dalric, for sure. It is much more enjoyable. There's a lot of stuff now. And it's like, they did a pretty good job kind of overlaying what that stuff is. Another shrine. Overlaying what that stuff is with their prior end game, rather than like trying to revamp the entire thing. Hello.
Hello.
Join me, brother.
I'm an egg.
Egg. Are you... what the fuck am I looking at? Yeah, I think I'm going to continue the rest of this solo.
Happy Easter.
Do you want to join? I'm just about to start a shrine one.
Sure. Send me le inv.
I hate it, Lamau. I hate that it has wrinkles on it. Why did you buy one of the wrinkles on the forehead?
I don't know. I think it was the cheapest one that had a large option. Already gotten 2 loot lizard shrines. Are you drinking for Easter today? Well, I already owe a Malort shot, so I guess I will be in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll probably join later. I started stream saying today, okay, guys, we've had 3 days of drinking. I'll probably take it a little easier today. And then I was like, wait, yeah. Is Monday a holiday for you guys? And most people are like, yep. I was like, oh, I guess we're drinking.
Keep trying. Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier, actually. Even though, like, it sucks that they kind of had to delay their launch because of PoE, I think this was the better weekend for LE to launch on anyway.
Yeah. For a long weekend.
Yeah.
Honestly, that like minor drama, I think, did them well, to be honest, for marketing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a blessing in disguise for them.
I don't know what this one was. I accidentally picked that one.
It's the one where you just explode for necrotic damage on people.
Beetle Shrine.
Well, I guess we're having some drinks today, chat. I think I have enough whiskey left. In relation to what we discussed earlier, that I have to go do a run this week before next weekend. I tend to buy, like, kind of just, like, buy booze in, like, bulk-ish. I think I go to the liquor store once every, like, 2 months. Something like that. And just buy, like, a few bottles of whiskey. Rarely something else, like we're doing. Like we're out of gin now. I'm out of gin now ever since our chain nasty drinks and whatever else is gin. And probably not planning on buying anymore. Because gin's fucking gross. Like once in a while I'll buy like a rum or something.
Oh no, it's grave tender grandpa. He just stood there and eventually died.
All right. That's what most grandpas do.
He just sat there in his chair in his blanket.
There's a person not playing Sentinel in HC? Yep, that's me.
Mr. Rob.
Mr. Rob's not home. This is where he went.
Oh.
That's me. I'm the last of the Mohicans. I never actually saw that movie. Or if I did, I can't remember it. Okay, random necrotic projectiles from off screen are a little monka. Not my favorite. Not my favorite, by a long shot. If that's the case, I'm on vacation next week, so you better tell your liver to man up. My liver's fine. I had non-alcoholic fatty liver. Like, I probably still do a bit, but it was like the worst of it. They described as moderate to severe, but like not. This was like 3 years ago, I think. But it was not beyond like self-repair. And then that's when, if you guys remember, like a year and a half ago, I really started to crack down on diet and weight loss. I gained a lot of weight at one point. I was like, I think the heaviest I got was 265 pounds, which is pretty chunky. I'm down to like 235-ish now. I still need to lose a bit more, though. I've been saying that for a while. I've honestly kind of stagnated because I haven't been as serious about weight loss. But I should probably want to lose another like 15 to 20. But every ultrasound I've had since then, it's gotten better and better. And the most recent one has been like just like very mild, or well, mild, as described by the technician, mild fatty liver. So it's mostly receded, which is good. Not that I want to get it back by any means. Now, to be fair, the last one I did was before our
like all the way down to the bottom.
Was before our holiday streamathon. That one probably didn't help with all the holiday food and a lot of drinking and stuff, but it's definitely like like 3-4 years ago I was quite unhealthy, not just because of weight gain and everything. Oh well, the weight gain just like is a vessel for just so many health problems. And so it led to like me having sleep apnea, or like usually it's a big suspect of sleep apnea, big cause of sleep apnea, liver issues, who knows what else. So yeah, gotta get out of that, you know. Just in general, just like your general like energy levels and demeanor and stuff, just for me at least, improved a lot once I started shedding off a lot of that weight. Attitude, like energy during streams, blah blah blah. Hey, it's your favorite shrine.
Hooray!
Got your Mahort ready? But no, I'll be totally fine to have some drinks next week.
Hey,
It's like even going to the doctor, and he's like, my doctor is like the same age as me, married to a Romanian woman, so we kind of like bro out whenever I go in. And so like when we first started talking about like diet and drinking, he's like, how much do you drink? I was like, you know, I don't drink at all during the week, and like kind of binge with the homies on Saturdays. He's like, how much? I was like, I don't know, 10, sometimes 20 shots, somewhere in that range. It's like, okay, that's he's like, quite a bit. He's like, maybe you want to shave that down a bit, or like spread it over a couple days. He's like, it's not like terrible. But he's like, listen, man.
After we finished last night, I spent like another hour just weeding through my stash.
For him, it was like, listen, man, like you're still like young.
It's so many like duplicates of legendaries.
He's like, it's important that you like, you know, change up your diet and start losing like your weight and stuff like that. I'll cover the top side.
Okay.
But he's like, life's about balance, dude. He's like, unless you're like in a severe case or like really old already and stuff. I'm never gonna tell you like, you know, don't ever have a fucking hamburger again or something like that. You gotta just eat healthier and like it's okay
Steer
to
them all up
indulge,
your way.
you know, occasionally or once in a while or whatever.